Hello, this note I wrote for my son. It's called Organized. Son, are you his champion or not? Are you God's champion? You see, God put you here on earth to do something special and to give the glory to God. God is loaning you your body. Like I spoke with your sister today, and she mentioned how she wanted to go jogging, and I told her I'm too old to go jogging, and I'm not too old. I could do it. It costs money. I gotta go get the right shoes, and I would have to start stretching and building that lifestyle up. And I'd rather do the pull-ups. The pull-ups have a nice, well, it's just prettier than running around. It's too hot. You don't want to do it. But the pull-ups, you could do it in air conditioning. You could do it. Especially now that they have these machines or these band-aids, they call them, for pull-ups. They help you pull yourself up. All right, so if you are his champion, do you want me to help you or not? I believe that if God sent you to my family in that direct line, like my own son, then it's not a coincidence that you were brought into this family. I believe I'm supposed to help you. All right. So do you want me to push you or not? I will push you. Um, like he spars with me every day, but every morning I have to tell him, put a hat on so you're not sniffling and throwing all those tissues all over the floor. Put socks on. All right, those things. Are you on task? Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Booker T. Washington says when he opened up a school, he said, we teach three things. Number one, intelligence. No one should have to tell you to brush your teeth. No one should have to tell you that after you sweep, you need to mop, and after mopping, you need to clean the mop, and after cleaning the mop, you need to put it away. All right? Nobody should have to tell you. Just automatically do these things. That's intelligence. The second thing in his book, Character Building, Booker T. Washington says, develop skilled hands. Skilled hands. Skilled hands, carpentry, electricity, fixing computers, artistic, something that is skilled. Bricklayer, concrete mason, I think is what it's called. Um, and the third thing, morality. Being an honest person, not stealing, not cheating. Being an honest person, not being a morality, not being a gambler. Maybe you make a dollar, maybe you don't. Not being a gambler. Um, Staying away from the bad things. All right, so what's under your bed, son? We used to pretend that we had $100,000. Can you imagine waking up and they're like, "Hey, there's $100,000 there." But maybe we don't have $100,000 in cash, but you have your time. And if you have your time, you can accomplish something. It's like every minute is like, I love those sand clocks, those sand hourglasses where the sand goes down, then you flip it over. And those hourglasses, can you imagine all of that time? If you only have 6 months to live, then you want to do something important each day. And right now, the best thing I'm doing is making videos and teaching wisdom to this world, because many people don't know anything. Especially, I was reading the Bible, and I do weird things in the Bible. I read one line, then I covered the second line with my finger, and then I read the third line. And the first line said, workers. And then I skipped the second line. Then the third line said, are not thinkers. Workers are not thinkers. And so, in the yin-yang theory, if you're a worker, you work with your hands or you work somehow, but then you don't think because you're busy. You're busy. But thinkers, like I'm a thinker. I might be the worst thinker in the world. I have no ego about this. All right. Napoleon Hill said it's very rare for someone under 40 to think about spiritual matters. And I think about these things, but I have very few people to speak with them about because they're busy. They are really busy. So, here we go. The human rights, spiritual thinkers. Alright, so in the yin-yang theory, workers and thinkers, they could be the opposites of each other. Like I don't do anything with my hands. I would like to say that it should be a basic skill from kindergarten to, be done with school by 5th grade. Be done with school just by 5th grade, or by the time you're 9, 8, 9, 10, 10, that's a nice number. By the time you're 10 years old, you're done with school. You already know what to do. You're a carpenter, you're a plumber, you're an electrician. You can fix the air conditioner. You can fix a car. You can fix an airplane. By 10 years old, you should be able to have these skills. You don't have them because some thinker decided, well, why teach them for free in the public school instead of making these mechanics and tradesmen, right, pay $30,000 a year for it once they're 18 years old. And each year of schooling is $30,000. I mean, there has to be a better way. And I will find it. So my son, I want you to be a doer. A champion does. A champion does something important. Another old man told me, plan, do, review. Plan something, do something, then review. Did it work? Did it not? Then plan something again, or fine-tune it, is what Tony Robbins calls it. Another strategy is the SWOT analysis. SWOT. SWOT. S, strengths. W, weaknesses. O, opportunities. T, threats. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Alright, my weaknesses, I don't drive. I could say that's a weakness. My strength, I know what I want to do. What opportunities do I have? Well, I have an intelligent daughter, an intelligent son. And I have the opportunity, I have time to teach him something, to learn something. What threats do I have? Well, when people misunderstand me, they think that the best place for me is inside a hospital jail or to be Baker acted. But that is not the best place. You see, what I do is invisible. That's why I make so many videos. When I'm reading to my children, the spouse says, but you don't work, you don't make any money. But she doesn't realize that I have probably, 2,000 hours easy with each child. Each one of these 2 kids, I must have spent at least 2,000 hours reading to them. Let's see. Well, if it's 40 hours a week, well, I've divided, but I just plucked from air, right? 2,000 hours sounds good. I have more hours reading with my kids than most people have reading with their kids. Well, sure, Daniel, the only one that competes with you is a woman that stays home with her children. True. But as far as for men, I probably have more hours with my kids than most men. And then an old lady once said to me, when I was working in a storage facility, she said, my kids have stayed home longer than other kids. But she said, the eagles, they stay 2 years longer in the nest than most birds. Most birds, they learn to fly in the first year or even sooner. But the eagles, they stay 2 years. But she said, the eagles, they fly the highest. They fly the highest. And so I talk to my kids about my mistakes in life and about the SWOT analysis, strengths that they have, weaknesses that I already see in them, opportunities that I see in them, and threats. The SWOT analysis will really help you out. Alright, so get organized, alright? Get organized. There's a beautiful video called Order. Order brings peace. Peace brings abundance, or something like that. Abundance brings confidence. Confidence brings I forgot what else. But it was very polite. They were very nice meditation video. Alright, please go read the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It will change your life.